Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to another Chamber Check-In episode from Idaho's only five-star accredited chamber. Today, I'm thrilled to be able to speak with Director of Sales, Vanessa Schneidow, and General Manager, Gwen Lytle, from the new Residence Inn by Marriott in Eagle. I'm going to bring them on stage right now. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, thanks for carving out some time. I'm really excited to show what you have going on over there. And with any brand new construction, it's always a moving target. So we'll talk about the hotel here in a minute. But these chamber check-ins, as we were talking before, started out in 2020 when the pandemic was affecting and impacting all of our businesses. And when you're an organization like the Chamber who gathers people for a living, and you can't do that anymore, we had to shift our sales. And so this is one of the things that kind of stuck around afterwards. We originally started checking in with our restaurants and hospitality folks that were truly impacted right at the beginning. Like, hey, how are you doing? How are you holding up? How can we help? Right. And now it's kind of morphed into, let's just tell our business stories, our origin stories of business. And what I like most is sharing the people behind the brands, right? So let's start with that. Gwen and Vanessa, let's start with you, Vanessa. Tell us a little bit about your background and history of work that led you into the hospitality industry, and then here with the new Residence Inn.
Excellent. Let's see. It all started in high school. I actually
a couple of years ago.
Just a couple of years ago. I was living in Spain. I'm in Madrid, Spain. I did high school in Spain, and I'm like, what kind of career should I have where I can travel? And I wanted to live abroad. That was like my dream, live abroad. And I like hospitality. I cannot work. There are hotels all over the world. So that's a great career to have. And I love being around people. And so it just fit. It just fit with my personality. And then I just pursued with the hospitality certificate in college, along with the business degree. It's got the education. And then it started, I would work the front desk in, I went to college in San Diego. So I worked the front desk in the evenings and the weekends. And then I just moved up from there. And I worked for a year with Marriott in Salt Lake City. And then after that, I moved here to Boise 21 years ago. And I worked for Courtyard Marriott downtown 21 years ago. and so since then, I've just been in the, worked at various hotels in the Treasure Valley. And I love it. I just love being with people. And that's what it's all about. Just enjoy being with other people. And that's the word. That was my history. And then now, should I lead it? All right. So, and then Gwen appeared. We worked together about 21 years ago at the Courtyard Marriott downtown. And then you left for a period of time. And then she came back and, hey, there's a new hotel in Eagle. It's another Marriott Residence Inn, and let's work together. And here we are. Very, very excited.
Vanessa, I remember when you first shared that story, when I came out and visited you at your temporary office space, and I hadn't even seen you, Gwen, and you're like, Paul, well, this is a dream come true. To work with somebody you've worked with in the past on a brand new property, a positive impact on a new community as well with an Eagle. I think it's great. So thanks for sharing that, and we're so lucky to have you there. Gwen, tell us a little bit about your background. Looks like between the two of you, we've got decades of experience. So bring us up to speed, Gwen.
Certainly. So I grew up in Boise. I graduated from Capitol High School, and my husband graduated from Bora. So we are locals to the heart. And I graduated from college at BYU and got a degree in associates in travel and tourism and a bachelor's in business. And so we are some of the rare people, I think, in hospitality careers that actually went to college for what we were doing. We were passionate from the beginning. I didn't travel a lot as a child, but I always wanted to. And I was like, I just want to be in the travel industry. So I tried to pick a path. I really wanted to be a travel agent. They all wanted 2 years of experience, which I didn't know how to get 2 years of experience if nobody would hire me. So I was like, well, I'll go for hotels. And I took a job as a room attendant at the Shiloh Inn Airport. That's now Hotel 28. And I cleaned rooms. And my mother was like, why did you go to college to be a room attendant? It worked out okay in the end, though. And they cross-trained me on the front desk. I got a lot of overtime because I could pretty much do anything in the hotel. I transferred to Salt Lake with Shiloh and very quickly moved from the front desk to reservations manager, sales manager, director of sales. And the career path just kind of took off from there. I've been in the industry for 35 years, 27 of it have been with Marriott products. And so I've been very blessed on that career path. And I've really, in my early career, I was kind of between sales and operations. The Boise Courtyard, I was there for 8 years. We won a lot of awards. It was a great property, and we worked together and have a lot of long-lasting friendships from there. Then I went and opened the Meridian Courtyard, the Cambria at the airport, and then the interstate hotels that I worked for at the Boise Courtyard. The president of the company asked me to manage the Residence Inn Times Square in Manhattan. And I figured, well, if he thinks I'm capable of running a 384-room Residence Inn Times Square, how could I say no? And so I packed up my 2 little girls and my husband, and we moved to New York, and we were there for 12 years.
Wow.
When the girls graduated from high school, we moved to Boston because our youngest daughter went to school in Massachusetts and wanted to be kind of close, and I had the opportunity of opening a dual Hilton. So we've been away for 16 years. We've been back a little over a year. My husband's company's been here the whole time. And we moved back home, and it's so nice to be back with friends and family. And so I'm super excited about the Residence Inn. I was, as soon as I said it in Facebook, I was moving back to Boise. My vice president from the Courtyard reached out to me and said, would you be interested in residencing an Eagle with HVMG hospitality? And so I immediately went out and started recruiting my team, and Vanessa was the first on my list. And I'm just super excited to bring this slightly smaller residence and into fruition. And so it's been a great project. We're very excited to be a part of the Eagle community.
Wow. Gwen and Vanessa, what I hear from you both is that you started in the industry at kind of a ground zero and you worked your way up. Those are the type of stories that we need to be telling our kids too. You can't start at the top. You got to start somewhere, learn, and then decide what your career looks like. Both of you happen to stay in the hospitality industry because of the passion that you have and for the people, right? So thank you for sharing that. Let's dive into the new Residence Inn. How many rooms? When are you open? What are you selling, Vanessa? Gwen, tell us a little bit about the how many rooms, when you're open, and then Vanessa, tell us a little bit about what you're selling.
So we are on track with Marriott to open October 24th. So we're just under a month and super excited. Our sell date is November 8th. And as we get closer and closer, you'll see that date tighten up on Marriott.com. And so it's a super awesome experience. 131 rooms. They're all kitchen suites. 91 are studio kings. 24 one bedrooms with 2 beds, 12 one bedrooms with a king, and then 4 2-bedroom suites. So it's a great little property with a complimentary breakfast, indoor saltwater pool, state-of-the-art facility for fitness, open 24 hours, a nice little market that you can go and get your snackies. And there's that great patio in that picture. So we have a barbecue grill and a fire pit and a great elevated outdoor experience. So there's the meeting rooms. We have 2 meeting rooms, 2,500 square feet, and the large room that you're seeing there. And then we have a smaller meeting room at 550 square feet. So great being in this area. There's some great options in meeting space in Boise and along the freeway and into Meridian, but definitely here in Eagle, we're excited to be able to offer some beautiful meeting space, great windows you see there on the front of the building in that conference room. So we're basically small operations like service, but with some really great amenities for people that want to stay long term, and specifically because you've got the kitchens and everything.
Yes, kitchens are important. So yes, we are focused for extended stay. What I try to, yes, extended stay. So all the rooms have kitchens. What I try to tell everyone, that Eagle is becoming a destination, or an escape. So escape from downtown Boise, and you want to get away, and just a place to relax. And we have beautiful one-of-a-kind restaurants around us. So that's what people look for, as a little escape, but close to home, right, for the locals. But we are actually also the gateway to the foothills, the mountains, right? So we are activities that for McCall, they have to go through Eagle. So this is a place where people want to meet up before they go on their excursion, retreat, you name it, hunting, rafting. So it's becoming a destination to relax, unwind, enjoy the fine dining around here in the boutique shops, as well as to go to the mountains. So it's ending up to be a destination, Eagle is. And we're just happy that there's a lot for people to offer that they can do here in Eagle and enjoy their stay at the Residence Inn.
I love the opportunity to have, how many rooms again, Gwen?
131.
So 131 rooms with extended stay opportunities right near the river.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, Vanessa, that whole part of town, the Treasure Valley, is really a destination. You've got Eagle Island State Park, where that hosts so many events. And it's the gateway into, like you say, Highway 55 and head up to McCall. And there's just so many events. So I'm so glad that there's this addition of this brand new hotel to offer in the portfolio of already high quality stays. But Residence Inn by Marriott, I can tell from those renderings that it's top notch. How many hotels like this that are owned by this company? And this isn't something we talked about. I'm just curious if you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, Marriott is big. There's 18 different brands. The Marriott, the Residence Inn brand is just on the cusp of 900 throughout the world. And so they're in Europe and the Caribbean and all over the place. And so, it's a very proud heritage since development in 1975, and Marriott taking over the Residence Inn in 87, and the type of growth that they have. But they've, really evolved to what the guests want, and the amenities and the high quality of being a Marriott brand, as well as the Bonvoy points that you can get as well and stay on your points. So we're very proud to be part of that history and bringing, the first Marriott to Eagle.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you can see it right from State Street. So right before you get to the corner of Eagle Road and State Street, you can see it on the north side of the state as well. And so October 24th is opening day. And then Vanessa, when's the big grand opening and ribbon cutting that we get to come to?
That will be on Tuesday, October 29th.
Okay.
The ribbon cutting's at 4:30, and then following is the grand opening. Yes.
So I have your phone number scrolling in the bottom of the screen if anybody has any other questions or would like to get their room booked for NXR. So I know that's coming up, the Nike Cross regional championships that Eagle Island State Park hosts, and there'll be 1,000 families there. So what a great opportunity to have a Residence Inn by Marriott, a familiar brand, quality rooms, and then free hot breakfast. Is that what I hear?
Yeah. Yeah, all the Residence Inns offer a complimentary hot breakfast buffet, and we are right there with them with a nice high quality breakfast to get you off to a good start every morning.
Love it. Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to educate the public on while we have you today, Gwen and Vanessa?
Regarding our grand opening.
So the grand opening, as she said, is on the 29th. Ribbon cutting it's a Tuesday, October 29th. 4:30 ribbon cutting, 5 to 7 p.m. We have live music. We have a lot of giveaways. You can win free nights at our hotel. And we're really showcasing Eagle, the restaurants and the boutiques, because construction's been hard on Eagle. So please, I run into a lot of my good Boise family and friends, and they're like, man, I haven't been to Eagle in forever. And I'm like, those great shops and restaurants are here and vibrant. The great Saturday market, and construction has been so difficult on all these little independent entrepreneurial businesses. And so we really want to showcase that. There'll be lots of great giveaways from those as well. And we are doing Marriott's very big into giving back into the community. So we will be doing a non-perishable food drive for the Eagle Food Bank. So please bring any kind of non-perishable food items to donate. We will have QR codes. So if people just want to make a direct donation, especially going into Thanksgiving, there's so many people in need and, all over the valley. And so we really wanted to work with the Eagle Food Bank to give back to the community that we are so excited to be a part of.
Awesome. Gwen and Vanessa, thank you so much for your time today to help share the new hotel going in Eagle. We're excited. We'll see you at the ribbon cutting, if not sooner. You both have a great weekend. And thanks for your investment in the chamber.
Thank you so much. We're pleased to be a part of it. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Paul. Love the Boise Chamber.
Woohoo.
Bye. Have a good weekend.